Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno, the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Today, I'm going to be talking about my favorite excuse of why men don't dress sharp. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. By doing that, these videos will come right to you. In addition, if you like this, if you find it useful, I would appreciate it if you would like it down below. And while you're down there, make sure to grab my free 47-page ebook on men's style. It's great. It's awesome. It'll help you get rid of all those excuses. Okay, so what is my favorite excuse? My favorite excuse is that whenever I start talking with a man about style, and this doesn't usually happen through my website because most people coming to my website are beyond this point, but I'll be at a conference or I'll be talking perhaps with somebody on the phone and I'll hear this, well, it's just not me. I'm not going to be myself if I start to dress sharp. So let's really look at that question, or that phrase. You're not going to be yourself if you care about your appearance. You're not going to be yourself if you take the time to put yourself together and put your best foot forward. So who are you, really? Have you ever thought about that? Most of us haven't. And I would, after I have a degree in philosophy and I still haven't figured out truly who I am. But I do know who I want to be. I want to be a good person. I want to be somebody that's respected. I want to be a leader in my community. I want to be a great father. I want to be a great husband. I want to be a successful business owner. And anytime I think about those people, a slob does not come to mind. When I close my eyes and I try to envision who that person is, he's usually well-dressed. And he doesn't, and when I say well-dressed, he's not wearing a suit necessarily, but he is well put together. When I think of men throughout history who have changed the world, and I'm not, you could be thinking Dale Carnegie, you could be thinking Jesus, you could be thinking, Buddha, you could be thinking, one of the Roosevelts. Any of these people, any of these guys, when they come to my mind, yes, they all wear different clothing, different eras, but they were clean, they were well kept. When I close my eyes and I think of these people, a slob never comes to mind. Someone who didn't care about what other people thought about him doesn't come to mind. Yes, to an extent, but these were men that were trying to influence others. And it's not all about you. You've got to take a step back and you've got to think, okay, if I want people to follow me, if I want people to trust me, if I want people to listen to me, then I've got to give them a reason to believe in me. And people, especially if they don't know your history, they don't know that you've got a great degree from a great school or that you've had, you've sold multi-million-dollar, packages. If they don't know all this stuff, you've got to give them the visual, which is going to give you those first few seconds in order to get your foot in there and really lay the groundwork of the change that you want to put out there. Because when it comes down to it, I think within almost all of us, we see a great person, and we want the world to see that great person as well. So if that's your excuse that you don't feel dressing sharp is going to be true to yourself, I really ask you to kind of look at, well, who do you want to be? And think about that guy. And if you want to be the best darn carpenter in central Wisconsin, well, you know what? I think the best carpenter in central Wisconsin, he's going to dress appropriately, whatever carpenters need to wear. He's going to have the right tools. He's going to be able to have the right kind of customer service. He's going to deliver the right type of service and build, the right type of houses or decks or whatever. But in any case, there's a picture of this person that comes to mind. I envision a guy with a uniform. I envision someone maybe that has a fleet of trucks. I envision a guy that is inspiring other carpenters to live up to his expectations, a guy that doesn't settle for anything less, whether it be the stool that he just built, the kitchen he just remodeled, or the clothing that he puts on his back. Okay, so hopefully I have just killed that excuse. And let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.